Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all doing great. This is me Shiny and today's video for you all. I have brought this draping style of the Kanjivaram silk sari by keeping this wedding season in mind. And in today's video I have draped a sari as a lehenga with a velvet dupatta. And you all know lehenga saris are a charming blend of a elegance of a sari and the sensuousness of a lehenga. And this draping is a perfect blend of ease, grace and stunning style. And if you wanna get this particular sari, you can check the description box for the details. And I must say this Kanjivaram sari has really a good quality. Even all the accessories that I'll be using in this video, you will also get the links for those two in the description. Please go check them if you are interested. And let me tell you, today's video is going to be a really interesting one and a must watch for you, so you can definitely try this look out the next time you are going for any wedding function. It's easy but looks gorgeous at the same time. And if you loved my today's video, please give a thumbs up, and if you loved today's draping style, also do let me know your views in the comments. And if you have any suggestion or query, also do let me know. I would love to hear from you. So now without wasting any time, let's start today's video. So for today's draping, you need no petticoat. Rather, put on one of your flared ethnic skirts as the base. And if you have a can-can skirt, then it's awesome. Use that. But if you don't have such can-can skirts, no need to buy, cause it may not be that budget friendly, and a good can-can skirt costs around 1,000 rupees. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you this style of draping by using a flare skirt itself. Just make sure your skirt has a good flare and looks fluffy around the bottom. That's it. And I'll be sharing some quick tips throughout the video, so make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video. So a premium Kanjivaram sari has always a good length, and I haven't separated the blouse piece from the main fabric yet, and that gives the extra length to this sari. And the more length of a sari, the more pleats you will get together around your waist. And I have started to tuck the sari from the front middle of my skirt and tucking the fabric in every 1.5 inches of gap. See, I'm showing you once again that I'm keeping the gap of 1.5 inches with one another. Now what I'm gonna do? Now I will hold the skirt carefully and just slightly rotate towards the left hand, so that it makes easier to make pleats or folds from the middle front this way. I mean, making pleats from the behind would be a little difficult, so keep moving the skirt along with the already made folds carefully, and carefully in the sense, while you are doing this, make sure the folds should be arranged. Do not just spoil your previous folds. And you must be thinking the part of the blouse piece has no zari work, unlike the whole body work of the sari. But no worries, at last this part will be hidden under the another end that was supposed to be the pallu if we had wore it in a traditional way. Keep at least 1 inches of gap, and if your sari has a short length, increase the gap distance between the 2 inches, but make sure you are making the folds all around the waist by keeping the same gap all over. So here is the thing that you should follow, that start tucking the sari after wearing your heels or flats, whatever you are comfortable at. Just make sure the skirt beneath should not be shown under the sari border. Okay, so tips number 3. What if you have no flare skirts, no can-can skirt, but you wanna wear this style? Just wear 3 petticoats at a time, one upon another. Yes, you heard it right. And it will also create a good flare around the waist and bottom part. And you all know Kanjivaram silk is more or less fluffy, and when you will gather the folds upon 3 petticoats, that will automatically create a great volume, and the flares will show up beautifully just like a lehenga. This skirt of mine is a little long, that's why I wore this a little upper. And a lehenga style sari is a blend of the traditional sari and a lehenga choli. And one does not have to form pleats, but may simply tuck, drape and rotate, tuck, drape and rotate, like this way only. Easy, isn't it? You can drape your sari like this way in any special occasions such as festivals like Diwali or the functions like Roka, Sagai and all. And if you haven't checked yet, let me tell you, in one of my previous videos, I draped one red organza sari as a lehenga. Did you see it? And if you didn't yet, then you can click on the above notification where I completed both of the lehenga choli with one sari. Even that also looked awesome. So if you don't wanna use a separate dupatta, then you must watch that video. And see, we have gathered almost the length around the waist and we have reached to another end. See, I have left tucking the fabric this much only and will continue draping and tucking it till the end. Yeah, it may take time, but tucking and draping while making a lehenga style is much more easy than to drape this kind of heavy sari in a traditional manner. Plus, if you gather a sari like this unique way, you stand unique in the middle of a crowd and everyone loves praises on her look, right? And if you try this draping, don't forget to share your experience in comments, okay? Look, finally I am tucking the part of the shoulder pleats with a heavy work, and a heavy work part fabric is a little difficult to tame for making folds, but not impossible. Be patient and gentle. Rather, make wider pleats with this part if you cannot tame it, or else you can also iron the folds only for these shoulder pleats fabric before you start draping by keeping 1.5 inches of gap, of course. But if you listen to me, no need to go for an iron. Your hand skills are enough. Now I have shifted the skirt to the front, and if you leave this breech like this, it will look bad and odd. And if you have used a skirt of different color, it will also spoil your whole endeavor to waist. So the next step is to take a safety pin and join the two ends of fabric and secure it. And don't forget to pierce the safety pin from the inside so it's not be visible. Use one safety pin in on the top and another at the bottom like this way, and that's it, you got covered. And see how I intertwined the last end cleanly to the first end. So we are completed with the draping, but see, if you keep this part in front, look wise it won't look attractive. So I shifted this part behind and kept this part of fabric with the butta work in front. Now you will think we have done right to the front part, but the sari will not look good from the back. No worries, I got you covered, but let me show you the front first from the bottom to top. Looking good, isn't it? Now I'm gonna layer this dupatta on my lehenga sari, and I'll be using this velvet dupatta as the choli here. And this is a beautiful maroon velvet dupatta which I got from online in a very reasonable price. Links are in the description if you wanna check it. Tuck one end of the dupatta near your belly button in front and bring the fabric in front by wrapping around your body just like you do with the other lehenga cholis. Now place it on the left shoulder and secure it with a safety pin. If you use any net or any embellished dupatta, it could not cover this well as it covered by this beautiful velvet dupatta. Plus, this dupatta brings a royal tone too. And let me show you the back. Look at this back part, it is also got covered with this solid dupatta. Now I'll be doing some accessorization with a beautiful necklace and earrings and all, and I have chosen this long layered pearl necklace, such a beautiful piece, and it has gorgeous detailing of pearl and stone work. And I have already tied the floral bun with my hair and this kundan kari bangles and this big ring for the other hand. And this is the glittered golden clutch that I used, and all of the buying links are in the descriptions for your reference, and you can buy any of these from the given links I shared. You can drape your sari like this way for any special occasions, functions, festivals, pujas, and I really hope you loved my today's draping style. If yes, please check my other older videos too with different draping styles, and I believe you would love those too, and would like to request you to like and subscribe to my channel, and do press the bell icon so you never miss out any latest updates. So I'll see you with another video. Till then, goodbye and see you on every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Bye bye. Take care.